There we go. Hey everybody, it's Darlene Taylor, the Recycled Mom. How is everybody doing today? Happy Monday. And I'm coming today live because there should be a video coming. And the video has, I've had a whole bunch of trouble. I worked all weekend on this video and I actually exported it twice. And
Day.
oh, Painting the Roses Red.
Happy
Hello.
Monday.
Good to see you.
I'm coming today
Um,
live.
sorry, I'm going to turn this down for the delay. So today I'm supposed to launch the new vlog series that I'm going to be doing called Countdown to D's Day. And I'm sorry for the flat expression that I have because I have worked on this video for a while. I had it all, the message down. I had all these little things in there that I was going to show you about this new thing, and I rendered it twice, and things were not showing up, and I was just like, you know what? I can't wait anymore, and I need to get out there and introduce this new series because I'm starting today. So today is January 14th, so I'm saying that so that you guys, if you watch the replay, you know exactly when I did this, but January 14th, today marks the countdown to D's Day, which is September 14th, and that is a major milestone birthday for me, and I'm going to be starting a new decade of life, and I want things to be brand new. This last decade has been a fog. It has been there's been lots of up and downs, maybe some depression, some things that I've just never dealt with. I just would ignore, and that's why I'm starting this series. And I wanted to do more. I wanted to make it more of a vlog and take you on the journey with me as I try to, as I'm approaching this milestone birthday, to not have a panic attack over it. Hi Rachel, good to see you. So yes, this was supposed to be this wonderful video, and I'm sorry, the wind has just been taken out of my sails because I just worked a lot on this video, and I was really excited about launching it today, but oh well, I'm gonna go on live and explain to you what D's Day is all about. Really, D's Day is just my birthday, and it's a major milestone birthday. And so 8 months from today, I am going to, this is some things that I made a vow to myself that I would be on September 14th. So on September 14th, I will be strong. I will be energized. I will be healthy. I will be more flexible. This is a problem I'm having right now. I've been having a lot of back issues this year, and I'm recovering from the recent one. And I still don't have full range of motion, and getting around and doing things, it's still stiff, and it still hurts. And so, but I'm not on painkillers, and so that's great. And so that's why I want to be more flexible. So flexible in my body. My body is just all tense and tight and everything. So, but mainly one of the biggest things is I told myself I will be alive. I will feel alive. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I know a lot of you out there probably feel the same way. I follow a lot of you. A lot of you are inspiring me to really crack down on this journey. It's not really for weight loss. It's more for the getting healthy, cleaning my body out. It's because, just kind of, I feel like I've been kind of just, like I said, in a fog, but I feel like I've just been, like I just died. And like I'm literally like a walking zombie type of thing, except I don't want to eat brains. Hey, Rachel says me too. What I am eating is this, and you guys are like, ew, it's green. But yeah, it is a 7-day juice detox that I am doing. I started today, this morning. So my video is going to explain everything that I'm doing. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I'm going to be doing and talking about what I'm doing. It is for 7 days. I've done this 2 years ago. In the beginning of 2017, I did the 7-day juice diet, and it was just 7 days, and then that gave me a good jump start to my metabolism. It gave me, I cleared out a lot of the brain fog. I detoxed from things like sugar and caffeine and things, so that I was able to have a clean slate, and I started clean eating that year. And in 2017, I lost 30 pounds. And I am pretty sure that I have gained it all back. So today marks the day that I start. I have to face the music and weigh in so I can see exactly where I'm at, and then do my body stats. And actually, I have one of the charts that I have. It's a body stat chart, and it's this, if you can see that. And it's just a simple chart. And if you caught a glimpse of that number of my starting weight, yes, you did see that right. My starting weight, well, should I save that for the vlog or not? But anyway, I did that. I haven't done my measurements yet. I'm supposed to do my chest and my waist and my hips. And so anyway, yes, I spent a lot of time over the last month or so putting the schedule together. And so here is my spreadsheet, which does not look as pretty as it does on the computer with all the different colors on it, but I just printed a super fast copy. But this is my schedule of what I'm doing this week. Sunday's already crossed off. That was my last day of kind of preparing for the 7-day detox. And then, of course, the highlighted yellow sections are juice, and I juice 5 times a day. So you can kind of see I do it all the way down till I think that's 8 o'clock down there. And then I am, so I juice 5 times a day. Then I have also scheduled to go to bed earlier, and because I need to balance out my hormones. Part of this is that's what all of this is doing. It's getting me ready to have a healthier, more of a rest-based lifestyle. And a rest-based lifestyle is not just one where I'm just sitting around eating bonbons all day. No, the rest-based lifestyle, I'm just operating from a place of rest. I am, not stressed out. It's more of it's peaceful. It's a contentment. So that means that I'm going to be working on my sleep so that my body can help repair itself. And then by getting enough sleep, it's going to help with my energy and my hunger and my cravings. And then it also, because I'm getting the restorative sleep and I'm able to kind of heal and rest my already tense body, that's going to also help with energy so I can move. My goal for this first month is just to be able to move more. And that doesn't mean exercise, like start P90X or, any high intensity, because where I'm at in life, I need to pay attention to my hormones, because it's not about the calories that I eat or how much I exercise. I like to use the word movement. And it's about the movement, the quality of the movement. It's about stress and stress on my body. So I'm not talking about being stressed out like, ah! I'm just talking about the stress on my body that I'm, a lot affects our bodies, and we need to pay attention to that. It's not, what we think that we're all stressed out because of situations. That does play a part, but what the biggest part is with our bodies is, just environmental stresses and stresses in that you live with, that you live within your home. So you have environmental stressors and that kind of thing that affect your body. Just, and then sitting. Did you realize how much sitting affects our bodies? Hi, Patricia Sprinkles. Hello. Did you realize how much sitting actually puts stress on our body? It's the position that our body is in. I want to talk about this along through the vlog, because I'm going to do a vlog, all these 8 months. I'm going to continue on probably, but the countdown part of the vlog is going to be down to September 14th. But um, sitting really affects the stress on our bodies, and also sitting in front of screens, and the energy that comes off those screens, that affects our bodies. And that is the stress that I'm talking about. It's not necessarily the movement that puts stress on your bodies, although really hard exercise can put stress on my body. Now, it may not be for you, but for me, I'm in a stage of life where my hormones are all over the place from, 1 week to the next. And that is, my body doesn't know where it wants to be in life, and the hormones are all over the place. And I carry a lot of the stress hormone, cortisol, and you can really see it here. I don't want to wear baggy clothes anymore so I can try to hide everything. Oh, goodness. I spend so much time trying to figure out what to wear to try to make the middle of me not look so, marshmallowy. So, so you saw my schedule. I'm going to be, I juice 5 times a day. I'm getting ready to go to the dentist, so I need to finish this. But not all of them are green, but a lot of them are. What I have in this smoothie is basically half a lime, a quarter of a pineapple, half a cucumber, 2 apples, an avocado, and let's see, spirulina and wheatgrass. That's why it's green. Those are the things that help flush out the toxins in your bodies. And then I take a probiotic along with that. And that is all that's all any kind of supplements that I'm having so far this week. So I'm looking forward really to getting a clean slate in my body, to be able to start kind of like just taking everything off your kitchen table and taking it right off there and cleaning up and saying, okay, now we're going to put on all the good stuff, And so it's so important to do that. They say out with the old, in with the new. And a lot of times, a lot of us are in these minimalist lifestyles, and we're in decluttering challenges, decluttering stages. And that's really what I'm doing with my body. I'm just going to declutter it. There's just so much stuff all around. And I'm going to be doing that. And when you empty all those shelves, or you empty your closets, you empty the surfaces in your home, you want to be able to put good stuff in there. If you don't put anything in there, there is a very good chance that the bad stuff will return, because it's so easy for us to just go back to what we know. I'll do this for 7 days. I'll feel good, and then what would it be? It would be such a waste for me to go back and start eating the junk that I was eating before. This is all about movement, meals, mindset, and metabolics. Those are the 4 M's that I'm going to be concentrating on during this this series, this Countdown to D's Day. I'm going to be concentrating on those 4 M's, and then I'm going to be also concentrating on something that's called SHMEC. And that's SHMEC, and I was telling you about it just a little bit ago. It's sleep, hunger, energy, mindset, and cravings. So that has to be all in check. Okay, so when I know for me a lot is sleep. If sleep is in check, then it's going to help with my cravings. I know that those two are linked. I'm an emotional eater. I eat when I'm tired. Or if I'm stressed, I will eat. So anyway, and I know a lot of it is tied to when I don't get enough sleep. And when I don't get enough sleep, my body is working from a state of deprivation, and I want to try to fill it with things that are going to, kind of be an artificial stimulant, try to get me to go. It's more coffee, or it could be something sugary, or if I'm upset, it could be kind of something crunchy. When I get upset, I like to eat things that are crunchy. So I would go for like potato chips or pretzels, or something that I could really, crunch into. So those are some things. Let's see, what else am I doing? Oh, so for sleep, I'm going to bed earlier. I'm going to schedule going to bed at 9:30. And a lot of you know that my husband gets up early for work, and so I will get up with him. And that's around 4 o'clock in the morning when he gets up, but I need to get up a little bit earlier because I just can't move as fast as he can. Um, I mean, physically, just to get downstairs. And I help him get ready for work. And that's a choice that I've made over the years. But it's also is something that's just like, he's up and he's moving around and getting ready and lights in your face and, doing all these things and checking the weather and the driving reports and stuff. It's just like I might as well get up. And even my doctor told me that even though I would go back to sleep after he left, my total sleep had been interrupted. So and the nap helps, but the best part of your sleep is probably right before you wake up. And I think I was waking up in the best part of my sleep time. So if I go to bed a little bit earlier, then that's going to help me get down and get more of that deep sleep, the REM sleep that's restorative, all that stuff. So I can anyway. I'm rambling. So so yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. And so I'm already kind of a little bit grumpy right now because, I haven't had my morning coffee and I'm not supposed to have any tea other than herbal tea, something that's decaf. So I haven't had my coffee today, so I'm going to be a little grumpy. So yeah. So anyway, that's what I'll be doing this week. And my movement part is not a lot. It's not going to be like, oh, I'm going to be doing, Pilates or yoga or anything. It's just basically it is to move more this week. And that's just moving and doing things in general because I really do tend to sit a lot. And since I hurt my back recently, I'm sitting a lot more and I need to get up and move. And as much as it is uncomfortable to move, it takes me a little bit I can't stand up real fast. So it takes me a little bit to to get up. I can't just like get up from the chair and go. I have to, I have to get up and I got to stand up and then go. So, yeah, I'm got to figure out what I'm going to do about this. And I'm going to try to see what happens as I try to move and stretch, or if I need to actually go back to my chiropractor and get some help with that too. I have exercises. I know what I need to do. And I just need to do it. So I know that I'm really going to need a lot of y'all's cheering and support because I tend to be my own worst critic. I tend to sabotage myself when I do these things. And I need to not let my emotions or my body rule me. I do need to listen to my body and I do need to know what's going on with myself. But my goal is to get my body into subjection so that I am constantly not running under it. I want to be in charge of my body and I want to be in charge of my food and, not to let all of these other things rule me. My emotions are not going to rule me. I'm going to rule my emotions. And so this journey is going to be one that's going to be one that's going to renew me spiritually and physically and mentally so that, I don't want to say to get back to where I was because, you change as a person. You change as you get older and things in life change you and make you who you are. But back to just my core values, my core beliefs. Oh, hey, Stephanie. Oh, thanks about my bag. Thank you for your faith in me. I appreciate that. I'm sorry. Sometimes just, knowing that you have somebody in your corner helps. This is why I wanted my video to go up and not doing live. Gosh. Because, my video, I can edit out all these little things. But going live, you can't. You just kind of got to take what you get, right? So, I feel like I'm already, starting behind the game a little bit. Oh, goodness. I wanted to start a few months ago, and that way I would have had like a whole year and get like excited about, hey, I've got this major thing coming up. I've got the major milestone birthday, and I want to just, have a whole year to do it. But oh my gosh, you can do anything through the holidays, You're going everywhere, doing everything. And there's like cookies and, mashed potatoes and pies. And but anyway, yeah, Rachel, you need to kick yourself into gear. Yeah, I mean, it's not so much about eating, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching. It really, I mean, it is. They used the saying, abs are built in the kitchen, but so eating is a big thing. But I have seen it in my own body, and I know that, when you're not operating from a place of rest, of a place of forgiveness, like forgiving yourself and forgiving your others around you, letting go of things in your past, because those things will hinder you as you are trying to, they keep you down. They keep you from, having breakthroughs. And when you're trying to, when it's your mental health or your physical health, your spiritual health, these, those things will stall your process and stall your growth. So, yeah, Rachel, y'all, lives in my town. She is close enough to hug me. So, Stephanie, it's a big job. We lose track of ourselves. Yes, we got to keep trying. We do lose track of ourselves. And I think one of the biggest things that can hinder you in your, in any growth that you want to have in your life is forgiveness. And it's, I mean, sometimes we as moms and women, we need to forgive ourselves. A lot of times we don't. And so then I end up being my own biggest stumbling block. And, so forgiving myself, for areas that I let myself down, I mean, I look back at 2017 and I'm like, I'm looking at when we went to Disney and Disney Pictures, and I was able to wear these like, shorts and capris and a bathing suit, and I felt really good. I mean, not just like, hey, I look great. I was just like, it was like, wow, I feel really good. I felt good physically and mentally. It was like I was in a good place. And then 2018 came, and I started to struggle. And I started to, like, my body, I think it wants, I'm in perimenopause, and so it wants to, I think it knows what it wants to do, to start going all over the place. And so things that I had been doing were not working anymore. So I was trying to figure that out. And then I had one back issue that happened kind of around March, April. And then that kind of slowed me down a little bit. Then I was trying to get back on track, and then, life, and then I have some other things, and then I had this thing happen with my back, and I don't even know. It's not like I can say, yeah, I was playing ball with the kids and I, hurt my back. Can't say that. I was just walking into the stinking kitchen. I was just walking, and something happened back here, and now it's just like, sometimes I don't think it's ever going to go away. And Rachel, you've been torn down a lot lately, which is another reason. Yes, well, I just haven't put forth the effort to do what we know we need to do. And things are different for me now, too, yeah. So it's like, Rachel, you know what you need to do, you just got to do it, right? And there are certain things that I know that I need to do, and I just need to do them. And then there are times it's like, I know what I need to do, I'm doing it, and it's not working. And then my personality, I get frustrated with that, because if I find like things in a book, or if I, even even when I read my Bible and do devotions, like, well, if I do this and if I do this and it says if I do this, then this should happen. Like following a recipe, you put all these things in and boom. And then you're like, how come it didn't come out looking like the picture? And how come this didn't work out like I thought it was going to work out over here, because it says if you do this, then this would happen. And that is something I need to work on. It's so me that I'm just, I want to follow the book, and if it doesn't work out, then I've tried to figure out ways to get it to come out the way it's supposed to. So forgiveness, forgiveness of myself for areas where I let myself down, and also forgiveness of other people, other people in my past, from way in my past, or just something that happened yesterday that I need to forgive, and I need to remember who I belong to, or remember who's got it all in control. That is my Lord and Savior. And if that is not you, that's fine. It could be the universe for you, or some other thing. But it's for me. I need to remember, who's got everything in control. Who is the author of it all? There's that foundation. There's that thing I can stand on. Because I know that I know where I belong. I know who I belong to. I know that He sees me. I know that He loves me. And I just need to hold on to those promises. And but yes, I was saying, forgiveness is definitely one thing that I think can hold you back from a lot of growth. And if you guys had ever used to watch that show, what was it? Extreme Weight Loss, Extreme. Oh goodness, what was that? It's a husband-wife team, and he would take people that would be extremely obese, and I'm talking like one person was like 400 pounds and would have to be weighed on one of those industrial freight scales, and he would take these people, and in 365 days, they would lose 50% of their body fat, their weight. They would go from 300 or 400 pounds to like maybe 215 for a guy, and it's like, and he would work with them for a year, and it's all about balanced eating and moving, and it didn't look like he was doing anything that was unhealthy, and these people are still out encouraging people, but I said all of that to say that when these people would have stalls or they would have issues where they couldn't push through, he would work with them and find out where it is it in their life that there was something that was just, causing them to eat and ignore their bodies and ignore themselves, that there was something that they would go back to that was holding them up. And it had something to do with forgiveness for something that happened. Oh, Stephanie, yeah, you struggle with letting go of your past. Rachel, you saw that show? I think it was called Extreme Weight Loss, but yeah, Stephanie, I am my own worst enemy too. And I'm a forgiving person. I think the person I'm not forgiving is myself, I think. And I think that's why I have a lot of areas that I'm not able to break through on. And so, I'm like, I've forgiven things that have happened in my past. I let them go. But then I've discovered here lately, there's a lot that I haven't forgiven. That's kind of like my current past? Not my like way past, but like my current past, and, things that are more recent that I haven't let go of. And I will hang on to those and be my own, I will sabotage myself. So, I think that is really big. I think if you're going to be starting any kind of a renewal program, renewing your body, renewing your spiritual self, your mental health, then you really need to look at, there's a lot that I think we need to look at in forgiveness, and that it will hold us up. And so when those people on that show would forgive, would go back and kind of set things right or have closure in certain areas, they would just have these breakthroughs, and they would, and they would reach their goals or get very close to their goals. But still, either way, reach for the stars. And if you miss, you're still, what does it say? Reach for is that what it is? Say reach for the stars. No, it reached for the moon, but if you miss, you'll still be among the stars, something like that. That's what I'm trying to go for. So, anyway, so I've got my schedule for just this week, this new series that I'm starting, Countdown to Dee's Day. So this week I'm gonna have I'm gonna work on putting a vlog together, and hopefully it will all come together and I won't have issues like today. I worked on this video for 3 days and I was trying to post it last night, and after it rendered, there were lots of pieces missing, and I tried to do it, go back and fix it, and then I tried to do it again and it still came out wrong. And at this point I'm like, I don't want to work anymore. I've already put so many hours into this. I'm just like, forget it. I'm just going to go live, and here we are. So just for this week, Stephanie, a lot of mine has to do with questions that I know will never, I have that too. We'll never get answers. Knowing that I have to let it go. I will never know why things happened or why people did what they did. Yep. We don't have explanations. That's one of the hardest things. Well, I don't know if it's one of the hardest, but it is very hard to accept that, an apology that, to accept that you're never going to get an apology, right? In some cases, you're never going to get that apology. And if you're going to choose to circle that drain, and I'm talking to all of us, so I'm not saying to you specifically, Stephanie, but if we circle the drain with that and always, well, I never got that apology, and they never this, and I'm never going to this, and, whatever, and I just don't understand. You know what? And there's going to be a point where you're going to have to stop circling and just get out of the drain, okay? Because accept that I don't understand that. You're right. It's like, instead of trying to figure it out why and wasting all of this energy on trying to figure out why, and chances are, whatever this situation is for you, Stephanie, or my situation, it's like, I'm never going to be able to understand people. I can't figure them out. How can somebody be so gross and perverted and hurtful and hateful? I don't understand that. I don't. So I am never going to get an apology from this person in my life from years ago, but that's okay. That's great, because I'm not going to let it stop me from moving on. And so I have to just saying, so forgiveness for me is basically just like, I'm letting that go, because I know the Lord has all of that. He sees it all, and there's going to be judgment for that. I've done what I could. At least for me, it's releasing me from that. Because I can tell you right now, that person, I'm pointing over there and they're not there, but that person probably does not care one bit. They can't care one bit, because somebody has to have their conscience so seared from what they did to my mom and I that they have to have their conscience so seared. I mean, I can't imagine how anybody would be able to do that and treat people that way. Yeah, no apology, no explanation, no closure. How do you close a book where pages are missing and there is never an ending to those stories? Stephanie, I want to say something here. You close the book, you just close it. You just close it. You don't keep it open. And you close it and you put the book away. That page, pages are missing. That book is a piece of crap. That book, I never got to finish that book. That book is full of yes, it's full of hurt, but it's also full of missed opportunities and things and hope that I didn't get, things that never happened. And so we have to mourn that. Have you mourned that? Have you mourned what was lost? Sometimes that could be it too. Sometimes, I went through a period many years ago where I was sat in my kitchen and I I cried. I cried. It was like mourning loss. I cried for things that were taken away from me when I was little. Things that had happened to me, so there were opportunities that never got to come, things I didn't get to experience that some of these other families got to experience, but that's okay. There were things that I wanted to have happen that didn't happen, and so I mourned the loss of that. Does that make sense? I think sometimes we have to go through that process, the missed opportunities, the hurt, the innocence that was taken away. Maybe it could be death of a loved one, and there were missed opportunities there, missed things that you never got to see or never got to experience. And those things, because of what have happened, have been taken away from you. So we have to grieve that. In order to have closure, I think that we have to grieve that. And you have to, you're mourning the loss of something. And I remember for me sitting in my kitchen, I mourned the loss of these things that never got to be because of this over here. And then there were the things for my life that I mourned, the things that could have been but weren't because I made these choices. And then I mourned the things the way I grieved my Lord and Savior. Someone who had done so much for me years ago before I was even born and sacrificed himself for me out of pure love, even when I didn't love him. And then to turn around, and I've accepted that, and then to turn around and crap on him. Can I say that? Y'all know what I mean. It was to turn around and totally be ungrateful in a way with the way I was living my life. And when I came to that realization, I grieved that too. I grieved what I had done. And then once the crying was all done, I was done. It was like I cried until like when you're pouring out a glass of water and then the cup is empty, it's done. And that's kind of how it was. And that was a lot of years ago. So maybe it's time for another one of these grieving sessions. We'll have a moment on YouTube, be like, grieving with Darlene. But mentally knowing that you can truthfully let go. Yeah, it does feel impossible. It feels impossible. You can't see it. We want to see it before we do it. And this is where, Stephanie, this is going to be a growing thing for you. And one for me, because I have my own thing now too. And it's going to be a growing process. I have a saying, I always say, grow through what you go through. There is no trial ever wasted. So when you're going through something, you're experiencing these things now over something that happened in the past, this is going to be, okay, what am I going to learn from this? And it's going to be how you're going to grow through these things. And so, yeah, so I'm going to be, this is good to know, Stephanie, because this will help me help you when in conversations that we have or when I comment on your videos. Let's see, what was I going to do? I think I got, and then, okay, yeah, so I talked about what I'm going to be sharing every week. So yes, it's going to be an update, but my plan is to get a vlog to do a whole week and get the video up and share that on Monday, which would have like updates, and it would be what I experienced during the week. So I think that'll be like a true vlog. That's a vlog in my opinion. And then I'll get that video up on Mondays. And then that'll be, you guys will be able to, go through the process. I've got doctor's appointments that I need to go to, maybe a chiropractor. But this week you all get to see my lovely juicing. You see this pretty green stuff? It's like light green. See? Oops, come up. It's in a mason jar. But actually, if you just came on, so what's in here is actually 2 apples, a quarter of a pineapple, a quarter of a cucumber, half a lime, Is that it? And an avocado, and then wheatgrass and spirulina, which are the cleansing things in your body, help you detox all of the junk. And I'm also taking a probiotic. So that is it. No other supplements for the week. That's anything that's from a bottle is wheatgrass, spirulina, or spirulina. I don't know how people say it, and a probiotic. Those are all in bottles, and you add them to the stuff, to the concoction. So actually, it smells a lot like pineapple. So if you like pineapple, this is really the main flavor in here, pineapple and apple. So it is sweet. And it's not thick, and it's not chunky. You can drink it with a straw, regular straw. So anyway, I'm so brave to drink that. Really, I mean, if you guys could smell it, it smells like pineapples. Put a little umbrella in it, and put a little umbrella in a straw and drink it on a beach. So yeah, so anyway, so it's not, if it was chunky, I don't think I'd be able to drink it. But yeah, so anyway, I did this 2 years ago, and it really helped a lot. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens at the end of 7 days. Today is day 1. Day 7 will be Sunday, and then so day 8, Monday, is where I have to finish the checklist, not checklist, the this thing, a chart. What do you call these things? So yeah, so I've got my little chart here that I have to finish filling in with my measurements, and then I'll do it on day 8, and so hopefully we'll see a change. But like I said before, I am not doing this for weight loss. I'm doing it to get healthy so that I can balance out my hormones and, get on to living. I want to live. I don't want to be in this area of just walking around in fog. I don't want to be like that. I want to live. I want to feel energized. I want to feel healthy. I feel icky. I feel just blah. And I in fact, it snowed here. So like here in my area, we got like 9 inches or so, I think 8-9 inches of snow between Saturday night and the end of last night, which was Sunday. And so like my son is going sledding with his friends, but like someone's telling me, oh, go out and have fun with the kids, and have fun building snowmen or whatever, enjoy the snow. And I'm like, I can't enjoy the snow because I hurt too much. And I'm like, darn it, I'm not old, but I feel like I'm 90 sometimes. You should see me when I get up, which I'll turn the video off before I do that, but it's horrendous. Trying to stand up and then trying to move, and it's just, I feel like I'm 90. I look like I'm 90 as well. I mean, walking, doing that. I don't think I look like I'm 90, but anyway, I have to, let's see, what time is it? Oh my goodness, I have to run. I literally have to run. I can't run, but I have to move as quick as I can because it's time for me to go to the dentist. So I will catch you all in the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you ladies for your support. It means a lot just knowing that someone is cheering you on and supporting you and is saying, I believe in you. That speaks volumes to me. So I thank you for that. I thank you for your support. And please follow me along on this journey. So subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click the bell so that you'll be able to keep track of when I upload a new video or when I go live. So bless you all. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.